It's Friday, the 22nd. I don't know if I'll put this up, but I thought I'd try vlogging a little bit because I need to tell you about my night. It was the most ghastly night again. I was exhausted. By the time my grandson got picked up, which was a little bit after 8, and I went right upstairs and watched a little TV, and my hands are like ice. I mean frozen solid ice. And lights out at 10 like usual, fell asleep, but at 1:30 I woke up and used the bathroom and realized my heart was racing. I was getting the electrical shocks, so the anxiety just rose. I never went back to sleep. Been awake since 1:30. Excuse me. Dozed for maybe 25 minutes at one point. I do remember that, but other than that, nothing. What? I have more anxiety in the middle of the night than I do all day long. It doesn't make any sense at all, other than the LDN. And I was doing this before the LDN. I think the LDN is just making it way worse. But I had made a decision that I was going to hold out, stay at this dose, not increase it, and give the LDN a couple more months, because I already said 6 months at least. It's a slow rate. You can't expect it to work right away. Blah, blah, blah. So, sorry, excuse me. Thought I'd hold on another couple months. But this waking up and not going back to sleep or waking up all night long, my sleep sucks. And guess what? I have to entertain people today. My stepmother's bringing her cousin from Germany, who's visiting here from Germany, over to hang out at the pool. She wants to meet me because, Yuda's got a stepdaughter that nobody knew about for 30-some years. And all of a sudden this person shows up. So, of course, they want to come over and hang out at the pool all day. My younger daughter will be here shortly because she has Fridays off. So I'm going to have people here all day. And I have to do this and feel like this. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'll do it. I'll do it. Just like I got through yesterday with Preston. I just do it. So, people have suggested, well, you can take the LDN in the morning or in the late morning for a short time because I don't know. I can't tell you the explanation, but it has to be taken between 9 and 2 a.m. I can't remember. Those hours is when this, whatever it is, takes effect the best, the most, the strongest. But they said if it's affecting your sleep, which is number one side effect, that you can try taking it in the morning or afternoon for short term. But you know me, I'm afraid of change. I'm scared. I'm so sensitive. I don't want to change anything. It's hard enough starting this drug. And I was so exhausted, but it wasn't falling asleep that's the problem. It's staying asleep is the problem. So I thought I'd pop in, and no, I don't smoke. Somebody left a message. I know I have a smoker's voice. I can't tell you why my vocal cords literally go down 3 octaves in the morning. And as the day progresses, it gets better, but in the morning, my voice is always like this. Always. You've heard me in the morning. It's always groggly and so that's it. I gotta go get changed and into my sneakers so I can walk my 3 miles before everybody starts showing up. It's beautiful out. It's gonna low, almost no humidity. Gonna be in the low 80s. Partly sunny, partly cloudy. Just a perfect, there's a little breeze. Perfect pool day. Perfect day to hang out and have fun and be happy. I laid in bed from 1:30 until all night long begging God to take me home. I literally was closing my eyes going, I'm ready to give up the ghost. I'm ready to give up the ghost. Please take me. Just take me. Because I can't lay here for hour after hour after hour like this. And I did. Can you just let me go back to sleep, Lord? Can you just have a little mercy on me and peace on me for this? Sorry. Just trying to figure out how I'm going to get through another day of just trying to pretend. Check in with you later if I can. Bye. Just got back from the walk. Got the bathing suit on. My daughter is already here out by the pool. It's a mix of clouds and sun and not hot at all. It's still in the low 70s right now, but it's not even noon yet. Made it through the walk. Now just waiting for my company to come later at 1. And just praying that I can get through the day and that I don't think they'll stay long. I mean, I don't know how long is, but I don't know. The next couple days are going to be rainy and cooler, so I'll have plenty of time to just sit around and do nothing, right? I guess my husband said today's the last day of full working on my son's house, and they're going to run a U-Haul and start moving him into his apartment, his flat, tomorrow. He's going to live in the downstairs flat and rent the upstairs, so at some point this weekend I'll probably go over and take a look at the place and give him some ideas about what to do for his window coverings. So I just want to let you know I got done with the walk, which I do every day. It's not a big deal. It really isn't. Sometimes I feel like I'm walking to the right and I have to keep pulling. Sometimes I feel like I'm walking on a trampoline. Sometimes I feel like I'm just going to fall and die right there. But I walk. That's what I do. So I'm going to get something to eat in a little while. And then go out and lay by the pool with my daughter until Yuta and her cousin get here. Check with you guys later. Hi. Everybody left. Almost 6 o'clock. So, long day of entertaining. Several times felt really off balance, but overall the head wasn't woozy like usual, which was good. But I didn't really do anything. I just sat and talked. But sometimes that all in itself can cause brain flare up, so weather's gonna turn bad now. We're gonna have rain and cooler temperatures until Monday. Monday, I don't even think it's gonna get very warm, low 70s. But so that's it. Got to meet Yuta, my stepmother's cousin from Germany. She's a very, very interesting woman, my age. Very active, full of life. She swam in the pool, 76 in the pool, and she thought that was delightful, and it wasn't even hot out. And I'm like, she goes, oh, I can swim in it when it's 60. And I'm like, are you crazy? I go, okay, well, enjoy, because I won't go in it unless it's 84. So that's my day. I don't know if I'm going to have a grandchild tomorrow or not. Guess I won't even ask. See if they ask and want to come over. My son stopped here to pick up more tools, and he said to me, you got to help me buy blinds, because they're moving him into his apartment. I think I told you earlier. Tomorrow, into his flat. I guess he's going to move into the upstairs flat. I was confused. I guess the upstairs flat is a little smaller. Maybe less bedrooms. I don't know. I haven't seen the place. But anyways, I said, no, honey, you don't want blinds because you're not going to be able to install them. And blinds are not easy to install. And unless you want to pay to have them installed, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, well, then you need to help me buy curtains. I need you to come over and, and then I'll give you the money and you go shopping and buy me curtains. And I was like, okay. How many windows are we talking about? I think he said 12. Well, I guess if 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 windows. I have 9, not counting my bathroom and not counting my four-season room, right? So I have 9 windows, so 12, I guess, isn't out of control. The point is, I'm going to have to do some shopping for my son, and he asked me, so I'm going to go. I'm laying in bed. Yep, my bed, and I'm just going to read a little and chill out. So, hope your weekend turns out good. I don't really have any other plans for the weekend. So, Lord willing, we'll be back at it again another time. Yes, I am getting kind of tan. Do you see? I am... I left a message up. When you go out to do, quote, and it's true sunbathing, you're bathing in the sun to get vitamin D. You have to be out a certain amount of time depending on your complexion and how fast you... There's a questionnaire. If you go on YouTube and look up the azimuth sun-moon table, I think it's Dr. Mercola who does a introduction to how to figure out how to figure out the table and how much sun exposure you need to get the right X amount of vitamin D. So say you want to get 1,000 milligrams a day or 2,000 milligrams a day or whatever. It shows you how to figure that out. I'm dark complected, so it takes me longer. I have to be out in the sun a lot longer than somebody who's light complected. But here's the key. Jen was saying, and I'm assuming, Jen, you meant rinse off after being in the sun. No, you don't rinse off. The vitamin D has not soaked in yet. So if you go right home and rinse off, the vitamin D is getting rinsed off. You got to give it some time. And I think he explains that too. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm rinsing off all day long because, especially if I get in the pool, I have to rinse off because I can't let the chlorine be on my skin. But clearly, by the look of my skin, you can tell I'm getting vitamin D. And again, it is the best way to get your vitamin D. It's the most natural way. It's the way God, set it up to happen. Sticking a pill down our throat is not what God intended it for us to do constantly. He gave us ways to get these vitamins naturally. So the natural is the best way. And that's why I take vitamin D orally all winter long. And I'm still taking it orally now. But I know my vitamin D level goes way up in the summer because I'm in the sun constantly. I have no idea why I just did that whole blap about that. Forgive me. I've been talking my mouth off. Yuta and her name is Gabby from Germany came over. I couldn't shut up. I realized when they were getting ready to leave, man, did I ever shut up for a minute? I just was running of the mouth. I should probably text them and apologize. Say, I'm sorry. I have no idea what got into me, but I mean, we were enjoying our conversation, but believe me, my daughter got up and left, and we didn't even know. All of a sudden, I realized, where's Brittany? Because she wasn't sitting with us. She was laying out sunbathing. And she had come over and talked to us a couple times and then went back over and was laying out. And then we had gone over near the pool so Gabby could go swimming. And that's when I noticed my daughter wasn't laying out. And I was like, wait, did Brittany leave? Yeah, she left. I texted her and I said, you didn't even say goodbye. And she goes, I didn't want to interrupt you. You wouldn't stop talking. She goes, you were into a really deep conversation. I'm like, oh, Lord. Blap of the mouth. Okay. I'm saying goodbye. Goodbye.